All right, so if you got something going on in your life, you want to share it with Bert Show, go ahead, hit us up and email us at thebertshow.com. She had a huge problem. Remember this on Friday? Because her husband was digging in on going to dinner with his former mistress.
Correct. So he cheated on his first wife, and his new wife of 1 month was upset because he was going out to dinner with the former mistress. But he has spun this. This is just a friend. Yes, I had an affair with her during my first marriage, but we're friends and nothing more. And she said, no, this is risky behavior. And then he turns the whole thing around on her, trying to make her believe she's being controlling. And he even threatened to leave her for trying to prevent him for having dinner with his mistress from his first marriage.
Yeah, I mean, this was a no-brainer here. Mo said it like, leave now. And usually I'm the guy defending it because I've gone through a divorce. But in a case like this, if he's being this insensitive, he didn't care about the marriage anymore.
Nah, easier said than done, of course. But for something like this level of disrespect, the fact that you think you can do it and you're telling me I'm going to do it either way and I'll leave you, nah, that's a level of disrespect where I'm leaving regardless of how hard it is to do so.
You're digging in and you're choosing your former mistress over your current wife? What are you, crazy?
I know. So mind you, they are just 1 month into marriage. And so she was at a crossroads. She's like, I don't want to stay upset, but I am. What do I do? Was I wrong? And we told her, girl, you are not wrong for feeling the way you do.
Yeah.
If anything, he should definitely have understood and canceled the dinner. But he went anyway.
And I think sometimes when you're in these kind of relationships where it's so clear to everybody else, you start thinking you're the crazy one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because he's digging in so much. You're like, do I have the right to be angry here? Hell yes. So here's the email update from her. Thanks for confirming that I'm not crazy and that this is completely inappropriate for my husband to meet up with this woman who had caused the end of his previous marriage. After hearing you all discuss the situation, I immediately spoke to my husband again. I told him that I was absolutely not okay with it and that it would be a significant issue for me. A significant issue, okay? I told him that I had anonymously written to you guys and asked if I was wrong to feel the way I did. I told him that you were 100% in agreement with me that it would not be okay. Now, this dude knows this. I mean,
yeah.
She's not going to come back to the table with these kind of results and go, oh my God, well, they're all crazy. He knows what he's doing is wrong. He is choosing to make the wrong decision. Nothing I said seemed to sway him. He told me that he didn't care what total stranger thought of him, us, or any relationship he has had, whether it is current or in the past.
Saw that coming.
Yeah. Caused a huge fight, and I ended up leaving. I've been at a hotel since the other night. I told him that I was leaving, and if he expected me to come home, then he would have to call me and tell me that his date was canceled. Look, even if he called back and said the date is canceled, damage done here.
The fact that it gotten this far.
Right.
You had to leave in order to prove a point.
That he was digging in on this. Do you guys hear music or is that just in my head?
I do hear it.
You do hear it
yes.
somewhere?
I thought I was crazy.
Okay.
No, I hear it too.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was about to have a stroke.
I'm like, is the ship coming to like take us away and pull us up with the light?
I thought this was the infamy.
I did too.
This must be how it goes.
I don't know if people could hear it in their cars because it was so low, but we could hear it in our headphones.
And the lights are out in the hallway, so it's like ominously dark behind us. I'm like, it's starting to freak me out a little bit.
She says, well, it's now Sunday night, which is when she wrote us, and I have not heard from him at all. Not a call, not a text, nothing, she says. I can only assume that he went out with her. The fact that he did so and still has not bothered to contact me is really all I need to know, I guess. It seems obvious that my marriage is over. This has to be some sort of record for the shortest marriage ever. Oh, we should try that later, but I assure you it's not.
Yeah.
You guys made it a whole week.
They made it 4 weeks.
4 weeks. That's right. I don't know how to tell my family. In addition to being heartbroken, I'm also embarrassed. I wish I had some time to process this all of my own before I tell my family. Unfortunately, I have no choice but to tell them because I'm going to need a place to stay while I work out the details. Anyhow, thank you for your support. Really appreciate it, Wendy.
You know what it feels like to me? It's like, I got her. We're married. and now I can do whatever I want, and she can't do anything about it.
Right.
It's like one of those mentalities.
Like, certainly she wouldn't divorce me after a month.
Yeah.
Right?
And then now you're just like pushing the envelope to do whatever you want to do because now that you're married and everything's like signed, sealed, delivered, you think you can get away with this toxic behavior.
It's an unfortunate way for it to end, obviously. I'm sorry for it, but I wish she didn't feel embarrassed and didn't feel hard. You know, like, this is not your fault. You shouldn't be embarrassed about anything. Tell your family what's going on. You need that support.
I wonder if at this point when she looks back, because I can't believe this guy was a totally great guy up until this one thing.
You'd be surprised.
Really?
You would be surprised.
I think I would be. So this guy is like... full of integrity.
Yep.
Our values match up. Everything's great. They get married, and he can make a decision like that.
Yes.
You know people like this.
Yes.
Wow.
They just got, and they feel, and that's where the embarrassment comes in. Like, how could I fall for this? Like, how did I not see this? Like, they feel so stupid, but they shouldn't because it was like a complete show, pony show, leading up to the marriage. And then after you get married, they turn into a completely different person.
Damn.
That is scary.
Right?
The Bert Show.
So first, thanks for watching. Second, you like what you just watched? That just scratches the surface. Get The Bert Show on any podcast platform. We're so good.